Well, week 1 is in the books, and here are the highlights. Pennsylvania hosted the season opener against Colorado, and as you can see, Colorado did hold a 2-1 lead after 1. But in the early stages of the second, Pennsylvania fired with that goal. But then Colorado responded to take a 1-goal lead going to third, but that is when Pennsylvania turned it on, and they put up 3 unanswered goals against Colorado, including 2 goals by Terrell and 1 by Chris Berry. Colorado did have a goal in the late stages, but it was not enough to stop Pennsylvania from winning. Our next game is Great Britain hosting Las Vegas. Las Vegas struck early with that goal in the late stages of the second. Here on sundown, Great Britain responds to tie up the game, going to the second. Blown goal, and then in the third, not much going on, just fighting. Great Britain is trying to tie it, but it was not to be, and Las Vegas pulled off the upset of the week. Next is New York at St. Louis. St. Louis put on a show, a 1-goal lead, and then turned it on, putting up unanswered goals to build a huge lead. There are 4 up on New York, who has struggled through the past few years. New York did get that 1 goal. St. Louis responded there, and that pretty much sealed the deal. They ended up winning 5-1. Next is Columbus at Kansas City. A lot of struggles and talk about Columbus, and a lot of rumors that the owners do not care. It was very evident they did not seem to be performing well at all against this Kansas City team. Kansas City just kept on putting up goal after goal, and Columbus had no answer for them. Just complete domination. Barely even got into the third period. By the time this was over, it's just Kansas City kept on putting up goal after goal after goal. And that goal right there put up 10-0 in the first week right there. It was unbelievable. Next, marquee matchup. Didn't make it onto the full game, didn't make it onto the channel. Here are the highlights. Tampa Bay struck early, but then put up another to build a 2-goal lead. And that one to make it 3 goals to stun the fans in West Virginia. Now, in the late stage of the second, Dust is able to get some momentum on, and then tied it up there. Gives his team a glimmer of hope, which was eventually shattered as Tampa won. Atlanta hosted Phoenix. There is the new player, and Manhattan and Barrett from Pennsylvania making their first start with Atlanta. Manhattan seemed very uncomfortable as he allowed a lot of goals. Still able to tie it up there, but just seemed just a little uncomfortable. Maybe got a bit more comfortable later on. It's tied. Then that goal just throwing bullets at Manhattan, who was just not ready for. And Phoenix was able to pretty easily win this game in the end. There's just no response from Manhattan. Atlanta will lose their first. Phoenix will win their first. And our marquee matchup, Sunday night foosball, there is Harkins going up against Raleigh Tungsten. A lot of conversation about that. There's this start for Kraken, the lead scorer for Cape Cod, making his first start. And there is Tungsten with his first career goal. I mean, Harkins, we know he's a great goaltender, but I mean, just the power of Raleigh Tungsten is just unbelievable. I mean, look at the speed. He put up 3 unanswered. Kraken was able to respond to his first ever career goal. But then this right here, letting that one go, that should never happen with defensive score. Kraken still able to get that goal to keep it reasonably close. See, they're fighting, and he got 3 goals. He got it within 1 at one point, but Raleigh Tungsten, just unbelievable. And just another goal allowed by the defense. Harkins was just so frustrated. You could just see the frustration on his face. And it was just unbelievable this run. Raleigh Tungsten, amazing. If you kept count, that is 10 goals. And that's the second time in the history of the National Football League in the first week that we have had 2 games with bar full. And then on Monday night, Foosball, Los Angeles goes to Texas. And this is Texas's brand new stadium. And the crowd was hyped up. And wow, just insane game. Texas came in as the underdog, but boy did they just come out firing. And Los Angeles was just not ready for it. 2 unanswered in the first, and just incredible stuff. 3 unanswered, 4 unanswered. And Los Angeles had no answer for them. They put up another one for 5. Now losing 5-0. Try to fight to get it to 1, but it is not enough for them in the end. And Texas is able to cruise to an easy 5-1 lead against Los Angeles. Thank you for tuning in to Week 1 highlights.